Hey folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about WeakSet in JavaScript. We'll demystify WeakSet and explore its usage. Ensure that you live with a clear understanding of this concept. Before we dive in, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment of our coding adventure. But now let's jump into the world of WeakSet. Let's start with a short introduction. WeakSet is a collection of objects similar to a more common use set. However, there is a significant difference between the two. WeakSet holds only weak reference to the object stored with them. This means if you have an object is only referenced by a WeakSet, it can still be garbage collected, freezing up valuable memory resources. This unique feature of a WeakSet makes it an excellent choice for managing certain types of data relationship, mainly when memory management is a priority. Creating a WeakSet is pretty simple. You must initialize the WeakSet class. Adding object to the WeakSet is easy, just use the add method, so you can add your object like this using the simple method add. WeakSet also provides method for checking if an object is already present in the WeakSet or not, and this method is the as. You can also remove an object from the WeakSet using the delete method, and this is the only three methods that you can use if you are using the WeakSet. The API is pretty simple but very powerful. However, unlike sets, WeakSet don't have any method for iterating over their contents or determining their size. This is because of their weakly reference nature, which make impossible to know how many objects are still being held in memory. Okay, here are a simple example. There is a simple application with a list of elements, in this case a list of a number with a button to remove the element from the list, and another simple button to add another element to the list. You can see in the console the status of the WeakSet in this case. If you add a new element, as you can notice, the WeakSet get the update and show the new element. And as you can notice, the order is completely random in this case. But what happens if you remove an element from the list? As you can notice, the WeakSet didn't get the update. But if you run Chrome with a simple flag, you can handle the garbage collector. And if you call the windows.zc, you can call the garbage collection. And in this case, as you can notice, the WeakSet got the update, and the second element is removed from the list. And this is important because in your application, if you don't have all the ownership of an element, but you need to save it in a collection to keep track of it. Using a WeakSet, you can prevent to have in your list all the object. In this case, if you have to keep track of I don't know, the list of a list of elements in the DOM, every part of your application can remove or decide to change an object in your DOM. And using a WeakSet, if someone decides to remove the element from your DOM, you will save the update. It's not immediately, yes, but you can receive the update when the garbage collector decides to clean the memory and reduce the memory usage of your application, because there is an object in this case that is not present in the DOM but still in your WeakSet, garbage collector is able to understand that the only reference for this object is in your WeakSet or in the WeakSet, and if the reference is only in a WeakSet or in different WeakSet, the garbage collector is able to understand that can remove the element and clean the object. And now it's time to see the code base. Okay, the code base is pretty simple. There is a WeakSet in this case, and a counter to keep track of the number of the element, a function to add a new element to the DOM. In this case, create the ID, the element, and add the content, and add this element to the list, and then also add the element to the in this case to the WeakSet. A simple setup list that add the first 3 elements and then listen to the click of the element in the list, and if the target is the button, get the parent, in this case the element, the list of the element, and remove it from the DOM. As you can notice, in this case I don't call the delete method, but if you can call it, it's important to clean the WeakSet as soon as possible if you can. But if you cannot, you can demand this operation to the garbage collector, and when he start to check the memory and it find an element that is referenced only in a WeakSet or a weak map or something, or an object like this, these two, the garbage collector clean the memory for you, and also clean your WeakSet or your weak map, in this case the WeakSet. And as you can notice, the use of the WeakSet is pretty simple. There is also a wrapper, in this case a pretty simple set interval that every second print the status of the list, the WeakSet in the console, and last but not least, also the button to add a new element to the DOM. As you can notice, use a WeakSet is pretty simple, but this object is very powerful. And that's it, folks. We've explored the ins and the outs of the WeakSet in JavaScript from start to finish. I hope this deep dive was both insightful and engaging. Remember, the key to mastering any concept is practice, so don't hesitate to get hands-on with WeakSet in your own project. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumb up, share it with your fellow developer, and consider subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any question or idea for future video, drop them in the comments below. I'm always here to help you on your coding journey. Until next time, happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video.